Texas is going to get the first crack on offense today. And there comes the starter running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Buckeyes are on the move here. Keeping it on the ground here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
But that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Some hard running there through a tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Play action here on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Caught quickly. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's moving out of the pocket, looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Blue. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Back to pass. It's yours. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had it.
And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Howard. Makes the catch all alone back there. Rips off a big gain. All the 23-yard line.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's second down after that completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Abuka. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go in front here in the second half.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion. It's a
first and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Howard. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Abuka. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. An outfield shot. Complete. Brings up 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to... here before the time. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw. It's Howard. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass caught inside the 15. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants. Puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
And the offense will wide. Timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown here to hold them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Caught over the middle. It's golden. And a timeout is called. So here comes our first play of overtime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll loft it to the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Ewers. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, You can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. It's a huge overtime interception. He's at the 50, past the 40, the 20, crosses the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a big 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Howard. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's reeled in. It's Ibuka. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Ending off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is good.